I flew there and got to meet him for the first time.
Emily Walstrom only has a handful of photos with her father. She met him for the first time last year during an emotional reunion in Surrey, BC. They had plans to see each other again. But in late October, he passed away suddenly from lung disease.
There's decades of questions that have always been there that I've wanted to ask him and find out and know.
Walstrom says a Vancouver funeral home shipped her his ashes on November 12th via Canada Post, and they were expected to arrive at her home in Île-Perrot on the 20th. But she says once workers went on strike, her tracking information indicated that the remains were stuck in a facility in Richmond, BC, and would be delayed.
It's hard to understand how my father's remains are just left aside somewhere. I just can't comprehend how that can happen.
In a statement to Global News, a Canada Post spokesperson said this is a difficult situation and we sympathize, but unfortunately the Canadian Union of Postal Workers' decision to launch a national strike means we're not able to process or deliver items. Any mail and parcels in the postal network have been secured and will be delivered on a first-in, first-out basis once operations resume. The union did not respond to Global News' request before deadline. Walstrom is calling on both sides to include human remains in their agreement of essential items that are still being delivered during the labor dispute.
I can't be the only one who's wondering where their loved one has ended up. The whole situation just becomes undignified.
Walstrom had plans to lay her father to rest during the holidays, where he grew up in Manitoba. Now she worries that won't be possible until the spring. Felicia Parrillo, Global News, Île-Perrot.